Petition, the Secretary to the President and Cabinet attention. Dr. Ms. Hek Sibanda Harare 9 September 2022 Dear Drive Sibanda Re. Arrest and detention of members of Parliament Job Sikhala and Godfrey Sithole and 14 residents of Nyatsam, Chittingwiza please receive, for the attention of H. President Emerson Mnangagwa, the attached petition from 116 petitioners who include our team of 8, the other 93 of Zimbabweans at home and in the diaspora, and 15 supporters from across the globe. We are hopeful that the petition will receive the requisite acknowledgement and attention it deserves. Ibo Mandaza, Professor, on behalf of the team and fellow petitioners submitted to His Excellency President of the Republic of Zimbabwe he. Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa Manyumyatapa Building Harare 9 September 2022 Arrest and detention of members of Parliament Job Sikhala and Godfrey Sithole and 14 residents of Nyatsam, Chittingwiza Your Excellency, we, the undersigned, are citizens and persons who care about Zimbabwe. We petition Your Excellency to bring to your consideration a most unusual situation obtaining in the arrest and detention of MPs Honorable Job Sikhala and Honorable Godfrey Sithole and 14 residents of Nyatsam, Chittingwiza following the violence of 14 June 2022 in Nyatsam. Our duty to Zimbabwe constrains us from maintaining silence. The multiple denials of bail these two have endured, multiple times in the magistrates' court and multiple times in the High Court, makes for an unusual and unprecedented situation. We cannot think of any prosecution in recent times where one has been denied bail for such numerous times for offences of inciting public violence and obstruction of justice, which Honourable Sikhala is charged with, and inciting public violence, which Honourable Godfrey Sithole is charged with. MPs Job Sikhala and Godfrey Sithole have now spent 85 days in pre-trial incarceration at Chikurubi Maximum Security Prison. When this is juxtaposed to the timely and little-resisted granting of bail to high-profile politically exposed persons accused of serious corruption, and they being flight risks, questions about the equal treatment of persons before the courts arise. There appear to be targeted differential treatment of those arrested and detained for charges emanating from political circumstances. During their incarceration, Honorable Sikhala and Honorable Sithole have been subjected to leg irons. Their lawyers have in some instances been denied access, in one instance prompting a court application, and other concerned individuals have been prevented from visiting them. Honorable Sikhala's health has deteriorated. While we all noted the political violence that occurred in Nya's time, it is curious that arrest and detention was targeted at members and perceived supporters of the political opposition. No one associated with any other formation was arrested. Among the 14 residents currently in detention are victims of arson who were arrested upon presenting themselves to a police station to report the arson. In the case of Honorable Sikhala, he has been arrested over 60 times and has never been convicted. He has no record of escaping justice. To then deny him bail on the basis that he has the propensity to offend the law is curious. This is in spite of the Constitution providing for bail as a right only to be denied in exceptional circumstances. When the actors in the justice system appear to act in ways wholly contrary to their sworn duty and oath to uphold and implement the law without fear or favor, inferences of external hands in work of the judiciary are bound to arise. The offences that Honourable Sikhala, Honourable Sithole and the 14 residents of Nya's time are facing have not had this kind of treatment visited upon anyone charged of them in recent times. This treatment, we are aware, was commonplace during the times of the liberation struggle. In those days, such kind of arrests and detentions were known to be political, and many including those currently in public office suffered those and are well aware of their evils. An observer witnessing these developments cannot help but draw parallels. Our belief is that law must maintain its supremacy and moral high ground above politics. The injustice is too visible to ignore, and we would be unfaithful in our devotion to the country if we remain silent. The law must have moral content, and its enforcement must have humanity. The Constitution of Zimbabwe is moral in both substance and process. The enforcement thereof is robbing the law and legal process that gives it authority, respect, recognition, and supremacy. Judicial authority itself derives from the people, per Section 162 of the Constitution. Your high office is charged with the sacrosanct duty per Section 90 of the Constitution to ensure that the Constitution and all other laws are faithfully observed, in particular, to ensure protection of the fundamental human rights and freedoms and the rule of law. Of the many rights, liberty and human freedom is a cornerstone right, a right that many Zimbabweans so reverently and fervently fought for. The unusual trajectory that these cases have taken cannot be ignored. These cases, in our view, warrant an inquiry into how the justice system has come to this. The consequences of ignoring this will be too dire for Zimbabwe's young democracy to bear. The criminal justice system was never created as a platform to silence or punish political dissent or holding of divergent views. When that happens, as is happening to Honorable Sikhala, Honorable Sithole and the 14 residents of Nyatsam, it erodes the value and essence of the criminal justice system and diminishes public confidence and trust in the justice system. That should not be allowed to happen. Where the criminal justice system is weaponized against dissent, there are no victors. The justice system, the accused and the generality of Zimbabweans derive no benefit from this. Should there be cause, by all means the law must take its course. But doing so without cause erodes confidence in the justice system. We expect a resolution to this abuse of law and process. Ibo Mandaza Tony Rieller Simba Makoni Tsitsi Dangarem Gafilian Zamchia, Musa Kika Briggs Bomba, Francis Lovemore Eleanor Sisulu, Nancy Minnie Maud Blair Shinjirai Mushoadus Andal Hodgson, Marcia Cannon Richard Goss, Teresa Baines Brian Raflapaulos, Mavis Jackson, Antoine Max Jamela Leslie Chiranka, Tapua Maswela Renee Mishayahama, Gamu Murarwa Maureen Katamonga, Auxilia Quirai Jameson Timba, Nivard Vaz Gordon Moyo, Yemi Katarir, Themba Dlotlo Chitoro Shambamudo, Charles Nguerum Mutumwa Moyer, Nick Chauhan, Sean Tindepi Kenneth Mufuka, William Naimba Jethro Mpofu, Gerard Marshall S. B. Masola Farir Mudembo Thembanda Belmida Chitala rejoicing when you hope Welchingo no David Jane Pofu Neozimyat Anyin and of Everira Teradingur Ward Mashea Bosachef Ambasit Hol Petranella Minhans Veneran Kala Ivan Mapanga Grace Dembadum Marceline Mubica Canon Priscilla and Almida Anastasia Lin Mudon He Caleb Dingu Namatai Quiquizalisius Sabendo Arthur Mudum Bar Brian Raftapalov Brian Kagoro Strive Messi or Trevor Cube Jevnai Rodic and Mufika Menhanga Hope Massacre Jersey Gwenya Pisasaru Hanya Mark Rupia Den Gwenya Elder Messanangur Alexander Rusero Simbachi Kenzit and Dime Pathana Dave Gasuku Beaches Indi Henry Alongo Unga Zenchi Mudum and Art and Name and Or Arbetsar Jambo William Nambasol Mingramathan Hizing Mudum Bukadum and Pinhor Brian Macwar Bruce Grobel or Nick Price Peter Nora Margaret Dungo Judith Tutchupo Jengchi Kirchir Attendant Abudamas Mafumo Baron Black Justice Abraham Symbolizith Chahambik Hasu Patel Ruth Ndoro Slade Sophie Makona S.A. Sam Shakong S.A. Ross Harvey S.A. Raymond Sutner S.A. Edabeo Olukashi Nigeria and Alanis Ololwin Botswana Global Governance Africa Chris Merriling S.A. Napoleon Abdullahi Global Pan-African Movement Ahmed Rajab Global Pan-African Movement Brooks Marmon USA Patricia Rodney Walter Rodney Foundation Cheryl Grills Global Pan-African Movement Helge Ronning Norway Todd Moss USA Owen Sitchin Zambia